Hello everyone, here we want to talk about how we can calculate the number of days between two specific dates. So for example, I have two dates. One is for year 2000 and another one is in the year 2020. And I want to calculate how many days are between these two dates. So how I can do that? I can use a simple function name as a days. I need to enter the end date at the first argument of this function and enter the start date, the smaller one, in the second argument. Function, I can have the number of days between these two dates. Also, I have another function name as a days 360, and it means that it will calculate the number of days between these two days based on the 360 days in the year. And I just need to supply the first date, the smaller, at the first argument, and the second one, the bigger one, in the second argument. And we have another argument named as the true or false, which is for US calculation, US method calculation, and European method calculation. So this is how we can have the US and the European functions here. Another thing, if I want to calculate the work days between these two days, I can use NETWORKDAYS.intl. Remember that there is a lots of function for calculating the work days in the function, but I think this one is have more application. So I just introduce you this one. If you want to, you can see other functions in the Excel as well, but this one, this NETWORKDAYS.intl, have lots of application. It's more reliable method, more reliable function to use. So in this function I have four arguments. The first and the second one is the start and the end date. In the first argument I should enter the start date, and in the second argument I have to enter the end date. The bigger one should be in the second argument. In the third argument I can tell which days of the week are the weekends. So right now in the most countries they use number 1, which specifies Saturdays, and the Sundays are my weekend. But for example, if you want to use another days to be as a weekend, I can use another numbers. I can tell which numbers are related to which days. If I want to see that, I can come here in the function bar for typing the formula. I just need to be in the second argument position, and I can see that these are the numbers related to the each day. So the first one, the number 1, is Saturday and Sunday, assumed as a weekend. The second one is a Sunday and Monday, assumed as a weekend. In some organization they will only be weekend on the Sunday, so they can use number 11. So, but in the most countries the number 1 is more desirable. And holidays, so in the total holidays I can use the range of the dates that specifies my holiday dates in the, for example, country national holidays can be written in the cells. So and then I just need to select this cell into my arguments in the last argument, and then just press OK, and you can see there is a 5095 work days between these two specific dates. There is another function that is DATEDIF. This is a hidden function in the Excel. So if you go to the formulas in the date, time and date, you will not see this DATEDIF function. And if you want to type that, for example here, date, you can see there is no function named as a DATEDIF function, but this function is available in the Excel and it's just hidden. So you just need to write it completely, and it's one of the most important function in the Excel because it has lots of application. So for example, after you write the function, you need to just supply the a start date at the first argument and this end date at the second argument, and you have a third argument here as well. So it's, for example, you want to calculate number of days, you just need to enter the D in the double quotation and then close the parentheses, and you can see that it will calculate the number of days just equal to the days function. But this function can do more. For example, instead of the day, if I enter the Y in the double quotation, I can calculate the number of the year in this between these two dates. And for month, if I use YM, I can calculate the number of month in the end year of this start date and end date. For example, right now there is 19 years, and after 19 years I will have some days as well. This is these total days are equal to the 6 months, so I will have 19 years and 6 months. And if I calculate this one, I will have some decimal number that it can be said these are the days. So after that, so now I have 70 days as well. If I use MD, this function will calculate how many months I have in this start date and end date, and then it say that if after I calculate the month, there is some days in this between this start date and end date, and these days are equal to the 70. So if I want to calculate my age or someone age, this is just a random actual dates, it's not my age. If you, for example, want to calculate your age, you can use this formula, and if you use AND operator to showing that the years, month, and the days in the text format, you can say your age is 19 years and 6 months and 7 days. But if you use just simple M character in the double quotation, it just calculate the number of the month between these two start and end dates. So there is 274 months between these two dates. I just supplied the table here. I telling that what unit if I can enter in this function, and what is the meaning and what is the explanation of this. So let me a little bit zoom in, and you can use this table as well. Thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.
In order to watch more training videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel DATEDIF, and if you want to see our products, please visit our website diaco.co.uk.